Welcome, dear viewers, to another exciting exploration into the world's greatest mysteries. Before we plunge into the depths of the enigma that is Atlantis, we have a small request. If you enjoy being part of our adventurous journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new here, or haven't done so yet, click subscribe to join our community of mystery seekers. Your support helps us bring more fascinating tales and hidden truths to light. Now, brace yourselves as we prepare to dive into the ancient legends, the debates, the archaeological quests, and the enduring legacy of the legendary city that has captivated our imaginations for centuries, Atlantis. But first, let's take a step back and understand where it all started. As we venture into the murky waters of history and mythology, remember, the journey is as significant as the destination. So, are you ready to embark on this epic quest? Let's begin. Have you ever wondered if the legendary city of Atlantis could actually exist somewhere beneath the ocean's waves? This enigmatic city, shrouded in myth and legend, has been a source of intrigue for centuries. Atlantis, as it's known, is a concept that has permeated popular culture, from ancient texts to modern movies. The debate about its existence and location is ongoing and fiercely contested. Some argue it's purely the stuff of fiction, while others passionately assert that there's historical and archaeological evidence to support its reality. The origins of the Atlantis story can be traced back to ancient Greece. Here, the philosopher Plato first introduced the tale of a powerful and advanced civilization that ultimately fell out of favor with the gods and sank into the sea. This narrative has captivated the imaginations of people throughout history, stirring up a sense of wonder and curiosity. So, where did the story of Atlantis first originate? Let's dive deeper into this fascinating tale. The tale of Atlantis first appeared in the works of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. It was in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias that we first hear of this fabled land. As Plato tells it, Atlantis was no ordinary civilization. It was a society marked by extraordinary wealth, advanced technology, and a remarkable sense of justice. The Atlanteans, as they were called, were said to be a prosperous people, living in harmony with nature and one another. Plato painted a vivid picture of Atlantis. At the heart of this mighty island, he described a city of concentric circles, alternating between land and water, with a majestic central island shielded by the outer rings. Beyond these rings lay a fertile plain surrounded by mountains, teeming with life and resources. He spoke of magnificent palaces adorned with gold and silver, and of a civilization so advanced it was unrivaled in the ancient world. But where was this mythical city located? According to Plato, Atlantis was situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules. These pillars, believed to be the modern-day Strait of Gibraltar, point us towards the vast Atlantic Ocean. This suggests that Atlantis, if it existed, might have been somewhere in the Atlantic, perhaps even in the Caribbean or near the coast of America. Yet, the tale of Atlantis is not one of eternal prosperity. Plato also spoke of its downfall. He warned of the Atlanteans' growing arrogance and moral decay. Their once harmonious society was corrupted by greed and power, and for this they paid a heavy price. In a single day and night of misfortune, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, disappearing without a trace, leaving only its legend behind. But was Plato's Atlantis a real place, or simply a moral allegory? This question has intrigued scholars, historians, and adventurers for centuries. And as we delve deeper into the mystery of Atlantis, we find ourselves drawn into a story that is as captivating as it is enigmatic. For centuries, scholars have debated the true nature of Atlantis. This enigmatic city, lost beneath the waves, has been the subject of countless interpretations. Some firmly believe in its existence, while others regard it as nothing more than an ancient myth. This dichotomy has fueled a fascinating discourse that continues to this day. Let's first consider those who believe Atlantis was a real place. These proponents often draw from various historical texts and archaeological findings to support their stance. They argue that Atlantis was a sophisticated civilization with advanced technology and knowledge that was tragically lost to the sea. They point to the detailed descriptions in Plato's dialogues as proof that such a place must have existed. Then there are those who view Atlantis as pure fiction, Critics argue that Atlantis was nothing more than a metaphor, a literary device used by Plato to illustrate his philosophies. They believe that Plato invented Atlantis as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the inevitable downfall of corrupt societies. To them, Atlantis was not a physical place, but an allegory, a symbol, a warning. Another interesting theory is that Atlantis was a memory of the ancient Minoan civilization. This Bronze Age civilization, known for its rich culture and impressive maritime prowess, thrived on the islands of Crete and Santorini before a catastrophic volcanic eruption brought about its downfall. Could this be the source of the Atlantis legend? Could the story of Atlantis be a distorted recollection of this real but long-lost civilization? Despite these differing views, one thing remains constant: the allure of Atlantis. Regardless of whether it was real or imagined, a historical city or a philosophical metaphor, Atlantis has captivated our collective imagination. Its story has endured, passed down through generations, inspiring countless works of literature, art, and film. Despite the debates, the search for the physical location of Atlantis has never ceased. The mystery of Atlantis, it seems, will forever keep us in its grip, continually fueling our innate desire to explore the unknown. Scene script. Over the centuries, countless explorers and researchers have attempted to pinpoint the location of the lost city. One popular theory places Atlantis in the Mediterranean Sea, specifically near the Greek island of Santorini. This theory is bolstered by the island's volcanic past, which could have led to the catastrophic event that sunk Atlantis. Moreover, the ancient Minoan civilization that once thrived on Santorini possessed a level of sophistication that aligns with descriptions of Atlantis. Their advanced architecture and artistry, much like the alleged grandeur of Atlantis, still captivate historians today. On the other side of the Atlantic, the Bahamas also emerge as a potential site for Atlantis. This theory gained traction in the mid-20th century, largely due to the mysterious underwater formations known as the Bimini Road. Some propose these limestone blocks to be remnants of an ancient civilization, perhaps even Atlantis. However, skeptics argue these formations are natural and not man-made. Then there's the most controversial theory yet, that Atlantis lies frozen in Antarctica. This idea hinges on Charles Hapgood's Earth crust displacement theory, suggesting that the Earth's crust can shift, relocating entire continents. If Atlantis was indeed a sophisticated society during a warmer period of Earth's history, it could have been displaced to the South Pole and subsequently frozen over. All these theories are backed by a mix of archaeological findings, historical accounts, and scientific theories. From intricate pottery in Santorini that hints at a highly advanced civilization, to the uncanny alignment of the Bimini Road with astrological phenomena, to the puzzling map of ancient mariner Piri Reis that seemingly shows Antarctica ice-free, the evidence is intriguing. Nevertheless, none of these theories provide unequivocal proof. Each one has its own set of detractors and unanswered questions. Despite all the expeditions, underwater explorations, and satellite imagery, the location of Atlantis remains a mystery. Yet the definitive proof of Atlantis's existence and location remains elusive. Whether real or imagined, the legend of Atlantis continues to inspire and fascinate. As we delve into the legacy of this mythical civilization, we see its impact woven into the very fabric of our culture. From the pages of literature to the silver screen, the Atlantis narrative is a compelling tale that has captured imaginations for generations. Consider the wealth of books and novels where Atlantis serves as the backdrop or the crux of the plot. It's a world that authors have painted in vivid detail, a civilization at once advanced and doomed. This narrative resonates with readers, offering a cautionary tale about the dangerous allure of hubris and the inevitable downfall it brings. In the realm of cinema, Atlantis has assumed various forms, from an underwater utopia in animated films to a technologically superior society in science fiction. These interpretations speak to our fascination with the unknown and our yearning to discover lost worlds. Yet, it's not just in literature and film where Atlantis has left its mark. In popular culture, it's become a symbol of mystery and unattainable knowledge. It's a metaphor for that which is lost and yet tantalizingly within reach, a representation of our inherent desire to explore and understand our world. The enduring appeal of the Atlantis story lies in its themes: hubris, downfall, a civilization lost to time. These are elements that resonate deeply with our human experience. They reflect our fears, our aspirations, and our ceaseless quest to make sense of our place in the universe. And so the question remains, where is Atlantis? Or where was it? Perhaps the true location of Atlantis is in our collective imagination, a symbol of our endless quest for knowledge and understanding. As we conclude our journey through the depths of the Atlantis mythology, let's ponder upon the enduring allure of this lost civilization. While the physical existence of Atlantis remains a mystery, the real essence of its legend lies not beneath the ocean's depths, but within the human imagination. It's a story that continues to captivate us, not because of its potential historical authenticity, but because of what it represents. Atlantis is a mirror, reflecting our triumphs and failures, our dreams and our fears. It's a testament to our collective yearning for discovery, knowledge, and understanding. It's a symbol of our hubris, a reminder of the consequences of unchecked ambition and disregard for nature. Whether we find Atlantis or not, its legend will continue to inspire and fascinate, encouraging us to keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep dreaming. Because in the end, the quest for Atlantis is not just about finding a lost city, but about understanding ourselves. And that's the true revelation of Atlantis. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend of Atlantis. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more. Until next time, keep exploring.